all together. No, okay, yeah, fanfiction gaming, but this time we're kind of doing like a podcast type deal thing. The reason for that is actually Slayer Gaming and I often have discussions and disagreements on things involving characters.
Often.
Yes.
You got to bump that often up.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up. We often have discussions and disagreements on things. In this edition of the little podcast we're doing favorite character classes as opposed to least favorite character classes. Now, we're going to discuss why there are favorites and why there are least favorites. I already know what he's going to say. I already know what he's going to say and why. But I'm going to let him start off.
We're starting with favorites first?
Sure.
I don't really know favorites. I've only played a select few, which would have to be an Assassin S class.
The Assassin Rogue?
Yeah, the Assassin Rogue, and a Ranger is what Zenro is, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Zenro. Ranger. Yeah. Those have to be my favorite because, well, Assassin gives you bonuses to, like, stealth, and you can be like, shanky, without them even knowing what's going on. And Ranger, doesn't that help with, like, forest awareness, right? Like, isn't that?
You smell a glass?
I'm pretty sure
It does.
I don't remember off the top. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Come on, bro. It's Ranger. Never mind.
I don't read these books forward and backward every night.
Neither do I.
Tell me, what page can I find the gods on?
I don't remember, but I can. If I pulled it out, I could show you. But that's why you're making fun of me because I can just go choo 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 choo. There you go. You're the only one. I consider myself a casual player. Somebody. I don't have all the rules memorized. Just a lot of them. Just like there are people that know character classes front and back, but those are the ones that they play normally. I know certain things front and back, but a lot of that. I'm sorry. Next time, swallow. Next time, swallow. But I started off with AD&D, and even before, like, I had a regular D&D thing where dwarf and an elf were character classes. Yeah, I go back that far. Shut the hell up.
He's old.
I was going to say some not nice words. Not nice at all. But I did 2.0. We went from 2.0 to just straight jump to 3.5. And from 3.5, yeah, I skipped 4. I took some ideas from 4, but we skipped 4 and went straight to 5. I mean, like, if you ever looked at the setup we have back here and the books we have.
Yeah.
I have a lot of 3.5 memorized because, well, I played with your mom a lot, bro. Like, I played with different. I was lucky enough to have different groups. That's why he's ragging on me now. And I've had the books for so long. And go, oh, you can find it this page. You can find it that page. But as far as I'm concerned, if you.
What page is the Warlock on?
I don't remember, but I can show it to you. It's one of the last pages because it's W. They do it in alphabetical order. You're a dickhole. But okay, why are they your favorite?
Well, the Assassin's my favorite because it can give bonuses to like stealth and
Killy, stabby. That's all you freaking do.
Yeah, I kill stuff.
You kill stuff?
I kill stuff.
Okay, Tyson.
I kill stuff, but you kill stuff too, just 10 times more brutally than I do. I do it to be like, bam, you dead. You do it to be like, Oh, you still alive? Let me twist it a couple times. Oh, you still alive? Let me stomp on your face. And if you live after that, I'm going to just drain you of your blood.
I've only done that with 2 characters.
But repeatedly with those 2 characters.
I can't even argue with that. I can't.
Why won't she die? Just die. Want to pistol whip another one of my characters?
Look, bro, you're the one that didn't make that jump.
Listen, you didn't got a pistol with her, bro. She was already on death's door. Like, come on, what does she have to do to you?
We have. Okay, give me a sec. I think it's here. Is it here?
I think so. Last time I checked, might be over there.
Yes.
Oh,
What they showing on them?
Oh, my spinal cord.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
This. We play a version of this. It's supposed to be from a mini. A game with minis and stuff, but we don't do the minis and we make up our own system for it. And we go on the missions and whatnot. And most of the time, my character does his mission without ever getting touched.
I wonder why.
And he hates it. I mean, he hates it.
I'm gonna never let you have a Priscilla in another game I DM ever again.
Look, bro, you leave my baby alone.
I will outlaw all the mechanics working within your Priscilla.
Hatering. Hate or hate.
I'll make it part of the plot. The people you wronged, some of them lived. And they lived and became higher powers. And therefore, by becoming higher powers, they banned/outlawed these mechanics you use so they wouldn't have to run into another version of what you have.
Why wouldn't they just make their own version?
Have you seen how I play these guys? They can't aim. They cannot aim. When you roll, you got Stormtrooper aim, bro, like I do. Unless we're talking about that missile.
Oh, man, that missile, man, screw you.
That was like, what, 3-4 rounds?
And just going back and forth, throwing a missile back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, favorite characters.
Yeah, you got off topic.
But, no, the assassin, because you get bonuses in stealth and bonuses to initiative, I believe, when it comes to, like, first round initiative and you get the jump on someone. The ranger, because it helps with when you're fighting in rough terrain or something like the woods. And plus, it gives me proficiency in both. Even though I can't aim for anything, but it's still there if I tried. Yeah, and I'd say those are the main reasons why I'd choose those.
Least favorite classes.
Oh boy, here we go. Believe it or not, one of my least favorite classes isn't the monk. Because the monk's pretty cool. Just, I hate it when it's paired with a Verloka.
Okay.
I get right to complain about that. One of my least favorite classes is Warlock. Mainly because of its Eldritch Blast. I'm never going to live that one down.
What's that guy over there?
It's stupid powerful.
I don't know, but he looked like I don't like it. How can you tell? The hell with it. Eldritch Snipe, right?
Like, yeah, pretty much. And it's not even a level 1 spell. It's a cantrip for a Warlock. Like, if it wasn't a cantrip, maybe I wouldn't hate the Warlock so much. Like, if it wasn't a cantrip, I probably wouldn't hate the Warlock so much, but that's straight up a cantrip. Huh. And my second least favorite class... I don't know, I don't really hate many classes. But I'd have to probably say, like,
Because you damn sure had a problem when we were doing the blade packs, and I was showing you, it doesn't need to be a blade. And you was like, no, blade pack, you blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I pointed out in the rules, it doesn't specifically say it needs to be a blade. I can just summon and go, shoom.
How much you want to bet the creators of 5th edition did that on purpose?
Oh, I know they did. They're very good. As long as Dungeons and Dragons have been running, and people have been using wordplay against people, because you got people, rules lawyers.
Yeah. They will use that against you.
I'm not going to lie. I power game. Like an MFer.
He used to only say he power games a little.
Oh, I'm flat because somebody keeps throwing whole friggin' platoons at me.
Because those are the only things that could potentially damage him.
That's a lie. The only reason I started doing stuff like that is because he like, yeah, rocks fall, roll agility. And I'm dodging rocks. And, oh, while you're dodging, the goblin army, exactly, starts trying to pick you off from the, now you gotta roll. And because you're watching this, You can't really pay attention to this, so you roll with
Disadvantage.
exactly.
I do that now.
Wait, you did it before. That's why I power game.
Did it? I don't ever remember doing that while DMing.
The house.
What?
You did it at the house. I let you run one game, and that's what you did.
I don't ever remember
And
this.
from there on, I was like, I'll never let him do something like that and get me in. Nope.
I don't ever remember that happening.
I do. So.
Yeah, those are my favorites. And, oh yeah, I didn't even do my second least favorite. Probably be Cleric or something. Because they're just like, literally, if you think about it, they're just a less powerful warlock. And their gods tend to not care about them. Okay. Let's do Ice Dragon Peak, for example. You got called on. We're there within like 5 rounds. My god. Huh. You had a bit of bind down there. Here, I'll give you 2 HP back. No fight. Am I wrong?
Sprinkle a little petty on it.
But am I wrong though?
I was not expecting, nor did I want to be called upon. And you saw my face, I was like, call me.
Why am I the only one that lived that long though? Like, don't get me wrong, I was running on like 6 HP for about half of it. But I still lived.
Be lucky you lived. I had to heal you.
I'm just glad I didn't fall.
Oh, yeah.
My body would have been badly damaged.
Badly damaged, it would have exploded. Physics.
No, wood doesn't explode like that. Metal doesn't explode, it just gets crushed. That's how physics works. Definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, those are my favorite and least favorite classes.
My favorite. I'd have to go with. I usually play an Eldritch Warrior because back in the day, multi-class and everything, and even when 3.5, the Eldritch Knight was a prestige class, and when they brought it over to 5.0, and that was just a regular warrior class, I was like,
okay, I thought it was a subclass.
It's a subclass of warrior.
Oh,
but it was prestige class for 3.5, just like assassin or the arcane trickster.
Mm.
Or how they do the sorcerer, and then you're either a wild magic or you are the dragonkin. The dragonkin was something like a prestige class too. So, because it gives me the ability to cast spells, I get cantrips. I think I get cantrips. I don't remember. I don't for as long as I played the class.
I think level 4 you get like 2 cantrips.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
But I get to be the spellcasting warrior. I can tank, and I can cast fireball if need be. Like I can be the guy that be like, all right, I got this. Pull everybody back and be like fireball and everything.
Can't tank like me though. If you can, I want to see you tank 5 nat 20s from a dragon in a row with no healing.
You got lucky.
I want to see you.
Crap.
I want to see you tank one of those, man.
Okay. But my other class, like I would actually have to say, like I said, it was Eldritch Knight. I'm gonna have to go with Warlock. Honestly, because the Warlock and the Eldritch Knight share an ability to summon their weapon whenever they want to, and that's actually why I would hybridize them. I would be a Eldritch Knight Warlock. I would be an Eldritch Knight Warlock.
You took my weapon. That doesn't matter. Summon weapon.
Basically, yeah.
Fight me.
I can summon 2 weapons. But Eldritch Blast. Cow.
All you need to do is give this man a monocle or those little spy glasses, and he can howl. What is the range of an Eldritch Blast? Is it like 50 meters or something?
30.
30? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact offhand as many times as I've used it. But if you get the extension on the sniper, it's at least double that.
Oh yeah, because isn't there a thing in the sorcerer class that doubles the range of spells for a sorcerer point?
Yeah, but like I said, if you just because with the warlock class, you get special abilities per level, and because your patron is more people I see play with demonic patrons than anything
because they get more powers.
No, they don't. You get the same amount of powers.
They just care less. Well, in turn, they could potentially care more. Except you just gotta pay them.
And I think like right now, my all-time favorite is the 5th edition monk. They are stupid, dumb, powerful.
Especially if you're a Veloka.
Even if you're level 1. Like if you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, everybody goes, "Oh, you gotta spend chi points for this. You gotta spend chi points for that." It literally states in the description, you can manipulate 1 cubic foot of the elements. Air is an element. You can displace 1 cubic foot of air around someone and watch them choke to death.
This is why I'm going to start throwing enemies at him that don't breathe.
And your DM, well, see, that's a way to counter it, but your DM can't really say anything because level 1, just look at somebody and all of a sudden they start choking because they're suffocating. Not even choking, they're suffocating because that or
just don't need to breathe.
Just keep forcing air down their lungs, and they can't stop it.
Their lungs
and make them explode.
You see, these are things I thought about.
Keep water. Watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you want to play a monk,
Katara with her little water
with the water sacks, yep. Yeah. So you can just bend it like. You're not supposed to freeze the water on someone to create a cage or anything like that. But
you do with that anyway.
I was about to say, depending on your DM, you can get away with it. I don't argue with that because it's just stupid. In my personal opinion, it's just stupid. Like if I can freeze something, I'm going to freeze it around your head. I'm going to freeze it around your legs. I'm going to make a prison on you.
Which he's done to 2 of my flesh golems before.
Yeah, and then I yeet them.
Yeah, they didn't die though.
Yeet.
And Zinro rode one down. And Zinro rode one down to take less damage.
Oh yeah, no.
That was fun.
But earth bending. There's literally 2 ways to move fast as heck. You got the way Aang runs with the air bending, you can manipulate 1 cubic foot. Displace the air around you and create a vacuum to keep yank yourself forward to go faster. Or earth bending. Every time you step, make the earth move forward, and then you just learn how to do that and concentrate, and you're.
Try to fight against a black orb. Let's see how your chi helps you then.
Another thing you can do is, since you can manipulate air and water, compress the air and everything around you, and you can make lightning. To what?
I was about to say you're not allowed to make an ice spike bomb.
Oh no, I can do that naturally.
You're not allowed.
I can just manipulate the water and
it's forbidden in this land.
See, this is you see it's haterade.
I don't
haterade.
Nah, family. You're just a bad man.
Oh, I'm bad?
You are a very evil person.
No, I'm not.
You kill people without needing to.
How? When? Where?
Anytime, anywhere, my vampires.
No, look, we done had this discussion.
We had a long discussion about my vampires.
We had a lot, yeah.
He didn't have to kill my vampire.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You could have just let them take the bodies. It would have shown up an hour later.
What is this, Chinese food?
What?
You eat Chinese food and an hour later you're hungry again.
No, I'm talking about dropping the bodies off. Like, yeah. By the woods, my mans. By the woods. Because best believe you're not the only vampire that thinks, hey, these people are missing. Let's go searching for them. Rather than, hey, these people were attacked by a wild animal. Whatever. You're not the only one that thinks that way.
Anyway. No, like I said, the monk. Like you got mad powers right from the beginning, and you don't have to spend chi points if you're smart about it. Like that is for a very creative player. I hear a lot of stuff about how underpowered the monk is. That is for people who just lack imagination. In my personal opinion, I'm not trying to knock anybody, but if you play strictly by like what the book says, it's what. Bruh. What?
Monks are stupid.
I know a lot of people that agree with you, but they'll say that monks are very underpowered.
I say they're broken.
That's only if you know what you're doing.
That's only if you play them.
Okay. In the interest of this debate, we'll go with this debate. Okay. Monks spend chi points, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I like to multi-class between a monk and a warlock.
Because he wants to siphon health from things.
Look, one of the abilities a warlock can do is to keep casting a D4 for false life.
And that's a cantrip, by the way.
You can if your DM allows it, you can sacrifice health points in lieu of your chi.
And I would try to say, because I know what y'all are probably thinking after he said that, false life should not be able to be used, right?
It gives you health back. No matter how long it happens, it gives you health back. Amp up on false life. So you have a surplus of hit points. You have a surplus of temporary hit points, and use those temporary hit points to fuel the power. You're technically you're pulling sage mode. You're pulling energy from one source, converting it, and using it for another.
And I know
Sage mode, Hado, whatever you want to call it.
And I know someone's bound to ask this question, specifically for me, the DM. Oh, why don't you just stop him from casting False Life? Well, one, he can cast it as a bonus action if he so chose, thanks to his monk class. And not only that, before he casts it, or anything, he can just be like, yo, go way over there. False Life, baby!
Yeet!
False Life.
I've yeeted quite a few people. We were fighting. I manipulated all the moisture in the air and made it snow. If you look, monks are stupid, dumb, powerful if you know how to play them. I cannot stress that enough.
And no one asked about bloodbending.
There's a reason why I didn't bring that up.
I know someone was going to ask that.
Okay. Remember when I said monks can manipulate 1 cubic foot of earth? Guess what's in the earth?
Minerals.
Metal. There's no reason why you can't, from level 1, metal bend.
Unless your DM says no.
Well, yeah, but then you can argue that. Don't settle for that. That is minerals and whatnot are in the earth. It says you can bend 1 cubic foot of earth. It does not specify any earth type.
I mean, they could argue that if you weren't metal bending from the get-go of being a monk, and you were just then trying it, you weren't necessarily skilled enough to pull it off.
I mean, yeah, you can do something like that and roll and whatnot and progress to that, but you can still do it from level 1. Another thing you can do from level 1, lava bend.
That was literally about to come out of my mouth.
Like that thing that just went in your mouth?
Bite me.
Lava bending. You manipulate the heat and you manipulate the earth. Watch Avatar. I'm not joking.
Anytime he doesn't feel like fighting something, he's literally just gonna be like, "Hey, look above you." Yeah, that's lava homes.
I don't know. I can't do that. What I normally do is make holes swallow people.
Yeah, like against one of my characters, how you made their foot get trapped because you made
right
a tiny divot. The tiniest of divots.
1 foot, and then just lock around them. Now you got to dig your foot out, Holmes. Now you ain't going nowhere. You can't like. You can't turn around.
Well, you could.
Not effectively.
Unless you want to break your leg.
Yeah.
You ever see someone fight with a broken leg? It's actually rather effective. Hit them with the little limp leg. They will never expect it.
I mean, I know we've gotten off topic and explaining everything about that, but that's like I said, and I know I praised the monk a lot, but I've seen videos about it. I've heard multiple people talk about how weak the monk is, and I'm sitting there like, dude, if you think that, you ban me from your game. From level 1, you ban me from your game. Oh, you can't do that. It's in the rules right here. And I will literally point it out. It's in the rules right here. Like, I'd be shooting lightning blasts from, like, level... You can't do that. Well, I can manipulate the elements like this. And if you create this atmospheric condition, lightning. Now, what are my dice roll? What is my damage roll? I say that... like I said, hating.
This is D&D. Logic has no place in magic.
Logic has no place in magic.
Logic has no place in magic. No one's logical when throwing a lightning bolt at an enemy's face. No one's logical. No, they all know they'd fry, but no one's logical when they're standing in water and so is their enemy and they try to hurl a lightning bolt at them.
Oh, that's another thing. Naruto walking. When I say Naruto walking, standing on water. You can pull some Naruto stuff.
Naruto isn't monks, those are ninjas.
It all, chakra, chi. Same thing. Spiritual energy.
I'm gonna close off all your cheat gates.
I'll just reopen them.
I'll permanently close them off.
I'll reopen them.
I'll permanently close them off.
I will reopen them.
What, by killing yourself and getting a new body again?
No. I'll do Orihime. I'll literally heal myself by reversing time myself on the point where I was not damaged to begin with.
I don't think that's how that works.
Actually, that's how she does it.
And I know that, but like, I don't think that's one how that works, and two, I don't think you can even do that, Holmes.
Yes, you can.
How you reverse in time?
That is a higher power spell that I can create.
You're not creating a reversal time spell. That's like level 8.
8 or 9.
You're not doing that.
No. Hate.
I'll throw a level 12 at you.
Level 12 what? Level 12 spells are outlawed.
I'll throw one up.
Mysterio would she'd come for you.
I'm gonna create a new god.
You see? You see what I deal with?
I'm pretty sure if she outlawed that, she'd outlaw the reversal of time.
No.
Yes.
No, there's plenty of time. Somebody's going back and forth through time.
Well, that's time travel. This is just reversal of time.
What's the difference?
One is I jump back 17 years. The other one is, I don't feel like being damaged.
Whether I jump back 17 years, 17 seconds, or just make it so my body goes back 17 seconds or however long, it's still time travel. You're still reversing time.
But one's for knowledge. The other one's just because I feel like...
For knowledge.
Just because I feel like being a D-head. Oh. Well, I'm damaged. Oh. I only have 1 hit point left. Oh. Let's heal. Now I'm back at full just because I felt like it.
Good evening, friend.
I'd say it'd be outlawed.
As I said, I power game. But look, we're going to try and do these podcasts. Trying to do once a week. We're going to do different topics. But the monk, man, the monk, I can't praise it enough in my personal opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. The other ones, like a sorcerer and the spellcasters and stuff, like when they get up there in levels, yeah, they can do some pretty awesome stuff.
I'm still on this.
But when I can stop you from moving and then stop you from breathing. Another thing, when that pesky ass sorcerer That basically has fireball, and you manipulate the elements, and you go.
You're not pulling in. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. But Volvigo. That dude. Unless you watch the YouTube things, I think it's the Misfit of the Demon Academy. New anime. Pretty good.
Oh, that one. I'm still talking about Avatar and just bend the fire back at him.
But that's something straight up he did since he was the origin of all magic. This dude tried to cast a spell at him. He's like, try that now. And it exploded in his hands.
Nah, I'm saying just bend it back at him. Elemental magic, when some cast earth the mud, and you just make it. You can do that from level 1 monk. Take the moisture in the air,
make a roll,
and saturate the earth the mud.
I'm still in this reversal all the time.
Mud to stone, because you can manipulate that. If you got coal, diamond.
And
if you're a miner, the minerals just and bend.
I failed 2 of my death saves. You know what? I don't feel like rolling anymore. I just did this to make my DM feel good. Let's reverse time.
He hates all my ideas.
Because they are almost non-counterable.
That's a lie. Counterspell.
The only way I can counter those things is if I were to throw your cousin at you. Because you're not going to kill your precious little cousin.
You keep trying to use familial bonds against me.
Because the enemy knows that works.
We're talking about one of my characters, Dakar. He just didn't want to deal with that character anymore because he made a mistake doing Cool Factor, which I keep telling you not to do.
It wasn't Cool Factor.
What?
It was supposed to play into a demonic plot.
Yeah, it played into a plot, all right.
But I wasn't expecting you to roll to take him over and be like, yeah, what's good? What's really good?
All right. We got way off topic, just talking now. We're rambling and everything. But we will discuss Dakarin in a later date and why he wouldn't let Dakarin become God.
I still won't.
My character is demigod status and his own patron. We'll discuss that the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Works. Yeah, we'll discuss that one in the next one. But those are... Say name, cuz.
Slayer Gaming.
Those are his favorite and least favorite classes. My favorite and least favorite. You know what? No, we didn't even get to my least favorite. I don't even
think we did your least favorite yet.
We over half hour into this and we didn't even get to my least favorite.
Nah.
See, that's what I get for talking about the monk so much. The monk.
You fanboys over that class.
Self-fornicate.
See, I'm not wrong, children.
Yeah, look. If you're a smart player, the monk from level 1, you're a problem for everybody. Like I said, if your DM lets you metal bend, and there's non-magic locks, what do you need a thief for? Just bend the lock, and it opens.
And there's something else you didn't mention that monks can do. Do you need to wear armor?
No.
Why not?
Because it's a monk thing. The least armor you wear, the more your AC is.
And what's your natural armor class?
Close to 20.
That's why he likes the monk kids. That is why he likes the monk.
My least favorite. I don't know. To be honest, it used to be the Warlock until I actually gave it a try. And then when I actually started learning the mechanics of the Warlock, I was like, ooh, yeah.
I'm about to bump you down to 3.5 Warlock instead of 5.0.
Warlock wasn't in 3.5, I don't believe.
Precisely.
Paladins.
I'm gonna throw you back into it.
I can definitely say Paladins, but the reason I say Paladins is players.
I feel like that's aimed at me.
It's not this time. It's not. It's I'm pretty sure people have heard the term lawful stupid. Just you always got that guy Paladin that's lawful good.
We can't kill the BBEG because it goes against my religion
or some crap like that, or Everything they do is for justice.
We must forgive him. He may have slaughtered an entire orphanage and set 2 other orphanages on fire, but we must forgive him.
No, I can't even say anything because I know a cleric who was like that. He would always turn the other cheek. There was a story, I forget where I heard it, but there was a cleric who they were playing. I want to say it was the original Tomb of Annihilation. The original, like
Wasn't that the hard one? Like the extremely hard one?
Yeah, and if you just touch the phylactery.
Oh yeah, that sucked your soul if you just touched it. You didn't even get a save.
Yeah. And they actually, I can't remember the Lich's name to save my life right now. And he's on the books.
Wow, it's over there.
I can't remember the Lich's name to save my life.
No, it's not
No, that's the Lich guy.
Yeah. I can't remember his name to save my life either.
I want to say Azarak, but that's not it.
No.
But he's on the Tomb of Annihilation, and he's also on the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's him on the Dungeon Master's Guide for 5th edition.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cleric brought the friggin' Lich back to life. He was like, maybe we can reform him and talk to him, and brought the Lich back to life. Everybody looked. See, the thing is, the cleric was known to do that, so they can't say it was out of character for him.
They weren't surprised.
But when he the Lich was like, "Oh, y'all brought me back. Thanks. Give me my staff back. Get the hell out of my crypt," and magically yeeted everybody out.
I mean, I do the same. Why are you in my crypt? I'm just here, hanging by myself. I don't want no problems. You come in, kill me, and then res me. Yeah, nah, go.
Oh no, we can do favorite races next time.
I don't really play that many different races.
That's why you can still give 2 favorite races and 2 least favorite.
True.
So yeah, like that's like my only. I don't really have a least favorite class, but like I said, Warlock used to be one of my least favorites until I started playing it. And Paladin not because of the mechanics or anything like that, but because of the way people play them. Like I said, if you've played, I'm pretty sure along in the community you've heard Lawful Stupid.
That's not Victor. No, yeah, Victor. That's not Victor.
Corona. I'm joking.
That's not Victor though, because Victor just pretty much does whatever he sees fit.
So that's what we got for you. Next time we'll do favorite and least favorite races.
Yep.
So I'm King Sway.
I'm Slayer Gaming.
Thank you for watching. This is Fanfiction Gaming, and
peace.
We'll catch you in the next one.